Kia ora guys, Daniel here, what is good? I hope that you fellas are having a good day, dressing well, and of course, getting stuff done. It is December. Like, what the hell? This year has gone so damn fast. Like, just can't believe it. I swear, the older you get, like, the quicker the years go. This is just seriously flown by. But the good thing about coming into December, well, the two good things is, one, chocolate advent calendars. I fully mess with those. I love chocolate. Every single day chocolate, like hell yeah, I'm definitely about that life. And number two, I get to showcase you guys my November favorites of the month, my 5 favorite items that I've picked up the entire month. And then guys, we get to finish off with the Q&A. You know, you guys ask the questions, I answer them. It's all done on Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, you need to get on that right now. So guys, let's get into the favorite pickup number 1. So you guys saw I did a how to style turtlenecks, and one of the turtlenecks that I actually picked up for that video is this charcoal grey one. It's from ASOS and it was £12, and I've been wearing this so much. That's why it's in my favorites, is that I've been layering this underneath sweatshirts, hoodies, you know, my overcoats, just so much since picking it up, and I absolutely just love it. It's so simple. It's just such a nice layering piece that's so minimal. You know, it's able to keep your outfit a little bit warm and it adds a little bit of style. And then also because of the color, it just goes almost with any other color that I have. Favorite pickup number 1. Sometimes it's just nice and simple, guys. Favorite pickup number 2, and it's not clothing, it's not shoes, it's more, I guess I'm gonna say, lifestyle and room decor and decoration and all that, but it makes a big impact on me, and it's something that I'm kind of just really getting into and stuff. But anyway, so you guys know I've got this plant here. You know, it's a nice plant. It's the only one I had in my room. This one's fake. It's otherwise it would be dead, but I wanted my place to have a bit more kind of like living-ish feel to it, a little bit more greenery to it, to go alongside kind of like my white minimal walls and my setup. So the next favorite is kind of like 2 items, and one, it is this cactus plant. I fully mess with this. I know you guys might be like, what? But I love how minimal it is. I've got a real big thing for cactus plants and like little plants like this. I actually love them. I love the kind of like touch it can do in your room. And then the other thing that I got to go with it, both of these were from Urban Outfitters, is a candle. So these 2 things is what I've really been messing with in my room. Now, the reason I put it into my favorites, and I kind of like, I guess I almost encourage you guys to do it. Like, candles are not just for girls, guys. They're definitely not. Yeah, when you just come in, it just helps relax you, especially after like a really long day. And it means I don't have to put on like my room light, which is kind of like a lot harsher lighting. I get to have a nice kind of dim candle light. What I did want to go for though when choosing a candle was still a bit more of like a, I want to say kind of like an industrial type look. So like this one, you know, it's got the kind of the can. It's no like bright pink colors, you know. If it's sitting on the side of my shelf or anything, it doesn't look too out of place or anything like that. It's nice and minimal, and yeah, completely dig these 2 pickups. Alright guys, coming into pickup number 3, and it is actually today's sponsorship for the video, and it is Core Essentials. Now, I am insanely stoked with this belt that they sent me. Now, I wear belts all the time. Obviously, you guys know, like, I've got quite kind of like thicker legs and stuff from the gym and through sports, but I have a smaller waist, so it means finding the right pair of pants is a nightmare for me, which means I always kind of have to size up in my pants so it fits my legs, but then it means it just doesn't fit my, you know, like waist at all. So I always wear a belt. Now, this is, I honestly do not know why all belts are not trackline belts anymore, because this has kind of just like changed my life. I know you guys might be thinking like, what bro, it's just a belt. Let me explain the belt. So Core Essential actually call this belt the Core Track Belt, and the reason why it's different to every other belt is because it doesn't have your traditional holes in them. So pretty much that men's belt has a hidden track sewn into the back of the belt. It features 40 plus sizes that you guys can actually choose from. So whether you guys are on the slimmer side or on the larger side, like, this has literally got you covered. Each of the track lines here have literally 6mm adjustment points, so you can make the tiniest adjustments to your waist, because guys, throughout the day your waist size does actually fluctuate a little bit. Obviously, you guys know if you had a big ass meal, like, you get bloated, you know, your stomach expands. That's when you would normally try loosen your belt. This actually allows you just throughout the day to be very comfortable. Now, the thing that your traditional belt has, and this is my traditional belt, my belt comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. That's it, and the space between each hole is almost 4 times more than the track belt. And as you guys even see here, you can see how much I've stretched out it from putting in the buckle, and that's because I've either had to pull it super tight, and what's even happened with my belt is the bit that goes through the hole is even bent out of shape as well, because there's so much tension that's put through it. The way I've described it to like a few of my friends already is it's pretty much like a zip tie. Like, you guys know if you have a zip tie, you can tighten it, it can go to any kind of tightness you want. The difference between this belt and a zip tie is you can actually release it so easy. Literally pinch the small tab underneath and it literally looses completely right out for you. And yeah, guys, it's just so sick. Like, the leather quality is great. They say it gets better over time, so I can't wait to test it out. But the biggest thing that I like about it is that I can get the perfect size for me and for my waist, because again, it fluctuates so much and you can get the perfect fit for you, unlike your traditional belts. Now, if you guys are interested in picking one of these belts up, I have linked a 10% discount code down below to hook you guys up as well. And also, guys, don't just take my word for it. They offer a 30 days, money back guarantee, so no stress as well if it's not your thing. That is Core Essentials belts. Check them out. Next up, guys, I have these navy blue wide long pants from Zara. This is actually from their like new collection of their kind of like that army inspired one. The moment I saw these on their website, I completely messed with them. Me holding them here doesn't do any justice, so I'll show you the on body now. I absolutely love how they fit. Do you know what's funny is if 2 years ago you asked me if I'd ever wear wide leg pants, I'd probably like, no way. And now, like, yeah, like teaming these up with the Doc Martens and navy, and it's just nice. I love the fit of them. The drawstring detail is really nice as well. Picked these up in a size medium. It was a little bit on the pricier side, so I paid £60 for them, but the quality on these compared to any of the other Zara pants is just insane. So I really rate these. I rate that actually collection. Some of it's a little over the top, but these pants, perfect. And fifth on the list, guys, it comes in with this Zara Overcoat. You would have seen it in my 7 coats video, and I've just been wearing this literally so much. I love how it can just be literally thrown over everything, and because it's black, it just goes with like kind of any item. So even if I'm kind of in my sports gear a bit more, I will still just chuck this over the top and head on out. It's just that nice extra kind of coat layer to really keep you warm for those winter days. I got it in a size large and I paid £90 for it. Just know it's going to be something that's going to just stay in my kind of like wardrobe for a long time. It's just one of those pieces that's a timeless piece, and that's just can literally always use it. So yeah, those are my 5 favorite pickups. But what I want to actually quickly show you as well is the ALD sweatshirt that I got from my Black Friday haul. I decided to keep it. Just so you know, I threw away. I took back the helmet t-shirt. I was like, nah, it's not worth it. But this, so happy with. I love the packaging. I love it when companies do this. Put that little extra detail in. So I'll just give you I'll just show it to you really quickly here. Love the fit of it, size large, and I'll show you the on body of it now as well. The main thing that I really like about this, guys, is one, the high neckline. Absolutely mess with that. And then it's almost like they've lengthened the cuffs on the sleeves, so it just adds this kind of like different, unique look. And yeah, it was on sale. I really mess with it. I love how minimal it is, and just that little bit of branding on the front. Those are my favorite pickups of the month. Let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite pickup of the entire month? Leave it down below. Let me know what it is, why, how much you paid, and all that good stuff as well. And yeah, now it's time to get on to the Q&A. So guys, if you're not aware, the questions are asked via Instagram. Once a month I post up, leave your questions in a Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me now at Daniel Simmons. Plug. And as always, guys, if I don't ask you a question, it's probably just because it's been answered in all the previous ones. So if you didn't get what you were looking for, just go back and watch some of the other monthly Q&As, and I'm sure it'll be there for you. So I'm going to get into these, answer some cool questions. So funny enough, I actually got a few questions in this, but they weren't actually questions, because they all started with not a question really, or not a question but one of the big requests were actually kind of like, can I kind of do a video on how I choose my colors for outfits and color coordinating and things like that? And that's actually something that I'm going to be doing soon. Those type of videos take a little bit longer for me to film, because I want to be able to provide the right visuals and the right kind of like information, and pretty much I want to make sure that I can explain it correctly, because a lot of it is just kind of like the way I see things, so I've got to get what I see things and put it into words to explain it to you guys. Any tips for someone that's just getting into fashion and wants to dress like you? One, I would say use me or anybody as just inspiration, and then kind of just see what you like and what you don't like. The main thing is to try new things. Like you saw with one of my favorites, wide leg pants. 2 years ago, no, I would have been like, what are you doing? And now I'm completely into them. So always try things, and that's kind of just my advice. Just try new things, you know, be in your room in front of the mirror, try on different outfits, see what works, what doesn't work, take a photo, see if you like it later. Just little things like that. Thoughts on thrifting. Completely messed with it. I wish, like, London for thrifting, from what I've like kind of seen and gone out about, is it's very expensive. So you can thrift and get these cool old pieces, but you end up paying like a fortune for it. So if you guys are in more of kind of like a, not London, definitely go for it. Like, I do want to do a thrifting challenge, because man, if you can save some money and you get like a timeless piece, like, that's always good. Can you spell what you're saying first in every video? Kia ora. There you go. It means like hello, it means like welcome. Yeah, I kind of have answered that one before, but that's how you spell it. Tattoo tips. Go to a good artist and make sure you know what you want. And how to tell if your artist is good, look at like some of the best tattoo artists in the world on Instagram, and then see if your tattoo's artist work compares to them, and that type of stuff. Like, that's kind of how I at least like to do it. Like, yeah, I want to make sure that I'll never just go to a tattoo artist just because they're a tattoo artist. I want to look at their Instagram, see if it holds up to like top end tattoo artists that I kind of admire and things like that, and their skill. And if it doesn't, then I'm not going to get my body tattooed by them. And then the other thing is just really make sure you know what you want and don't rush into it. What's the best thing about being a fashion vlogger in the men's department? To be honest, I would say I really want my channel to still be, even though it's based around fashion and kind of like lifestyle and men's stuff, I still want there to be this positivity around it, and encouraging you all and all the viewers and that type of stuff to not be afraid to try new things, and not listen to negativity of other people's judgments. Like I've said all the time, when it comes to fashion, there are no rule books, and I really want to help kind of promote that and help everybody who's watching be more positive and more confident with trying new things. That's kind of like, I would say, one of the best things is starting to be able to at least have a bit of an impact there. So that's pretty cool. Do you like ASAP Rocky's style? Yeah, most of the time I do. You know, it's really cool to see like a rapper and stuff being quite fashion forward and dressing the way he does. So like 9 times out of 10, I really mess with his vibe. The other thing about coming to America and New York City, definitely 100% next year, 2019, I am going to come. 100%, I'm gonna make it happen. Do you ever go to spot in time to capture that shadow play in a lot of your posts? Not really, but with also that being said, so I mean, that nice, you know, golden hour is really good. So I think right now, for, you know, it's kind of that first bit of light in the morning, or the last little bit of light in the evening, that last kind of hour on both sides. That's if you want it to be kind of that kind of like nice, softer, again, golden. But at the same time, like even during the day, as long as you find a spot that the light is creating shadow, you can play around there. You just got to make sure your settings are correct as well, so it's not overexposed or underexposed. What's your t-shirt size? So majority of the time I wear a size large in my top, depending on the fit. But I never wear a medium, so it'll be either a large or an extra large if I want a slight oversized, but large is a go-to. How do you keep your Doc Martens looking clean and good looking? To be honest, I don't do anything with them, and if I show you my boots right now, this ain't clean. So yeah, no, look at this. Look at all this, look at that mud. This is for photos, by the way. These got duty like this for a damn photo, so yeah, struggles. But if you actually want to know how I keep them, like what I'm gonna do to just clean that up, I literally, you know, like face wipes for your face, I get just one of those and I just literally wipe them down, and it does a treat. Like, but that's actually a pro tip. With any of my shoes, if they get dirty, I just grab one of those face wipes and wipe them. Who's your favorite band / artist at the moment? I'm really messing with Lil Wayne's new album, so I'm listening to that quite a bit, especially when I work out. So yeah, I kind of like that right now. Could you do a retro style video? Yes, I could. I actually like the idea of that. That's a good one. Tyler. How tall are you? I'm 5'11". If you weren't into fashion, what would you have been? I'd be doing what I'm still doing now. So guys, I'm a strength and conditioning coach, so if I wasn't doing this is what I do on the side. Well, this is what I do on the side. So if I wasn't doing, well, if I wasn't doing this, I just would now be probably chilling watching a TV series. But yeah, after Autumn Internationals, early predictions for the World Cup. For those of you who don't know, so it's on about the Rugby World Cup coming up in 2019. All Blacks just recently lost to Ireland, so everyone's like, oh. So All Blacks at the moment are renowned as best in the world. I think it's going to be an insane Rugby World Cup. I honestly do. I really want Japan to do damn well in it. Like, I hope Japan at least make it to, like, you know, the quarterfinals or something like that. But obviously, you know, I think All Blacks are going to win it. They'll have to work insanely hard for it, because Ireland played just amazing the other week. So yeah, but all blacks all the way. So I hope you guys did like today's video. Sorry if I didn't answer all of your questions, but again, there will be always December favorites as well, so get your questions in then as well. Also, if you've got a really important one, leave it down below and I'll try just reply back to any of the ones as well. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did like it, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do click that subscribe button down below. Also, come chill out with me on the daily, and you can do this by following my Instagram, which is at Daniel Simmons. Again, guys, if you do want to check out Core Essentials belt, I will leave a 10% discount code in the description box below. Sweet as, guys, I'll let you get back to doing you. Enjoy the rest of your day, keep dressing well, and I'll see you fellas next time.